Well, you've seen him in Taken 3, and now with that trailer that we just showed there, Project Almanac, you'll get to see Jonny Weston as his big breakout star. And joining us now right here on Good Day Columbia is the star himself, Jonny. Jonny, good morning to you, man.
Good morning, man.
How are you, man?
Good, good.
Coming from California, thank you for stopping by and seeing us this morning.
Came to visit family, and yeah, this is great. I appreciate you having me on.
Definitely. Okay, really quick before we get into this movie a little bit, you're from the Midlands, and you went to a school here locally.
Ridgeview High School, yeah.
Tell people a little bit about your stay when you were here in Columbia.
I was here 15 years in South Carolina, and I love it. I mean, I miss the place.
So what caused you to pursue acting?
It's a funny story. I was going to USC, University of South Carolina, not Southern California.
Okay,
the real USC. I was going to the real USC.
The Gamecocks are gonna be happy to hear that.
Hey. And I was trying to get out of chemistry class, you know, trying, and basically the only thing available at the time was computer or theater, and I took theater because I also hate computers. I can't even use a cell phone. And I just started. I loved it. I look forward to it every day. So I just quit. I quit that semester, my third semester in college, and moved to New York. Stay in school though, kids. I'm saying that I did that. You know.
That's a good point that you make, and it looks like it paid off because this movie, Project Almanac, here.
Yeah, it's harder than going to school being an actor. It's incredibly difficult, man.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about that. I mean, you're working with the guy who made Transformers Major,
right.
Michael Bay.
Yeah.
How did you land this role?
It took me 5 months.
Okay.
And I mean, I lost 25 pounds for the role to be like thin and be like kind of nerdy and whatnot because I was an athlete. And it took me 5 months. And Michael Bay wanted to hire me right off the bat, but the studio was having a hard time believing that I could be like a nerd. You know, they're like, oh, the kid's like doesn't seem like this and that, whatever. So over a process of 5 months of audition, told I wasn't gonna get it, and then I was just persistent. And I booked it.
Check that out. So what can we expect without giving away too much? I know you can't give away too much of the movie, but what is the premise about?
It's basically about a kid, and his father was kind of involved in something odd that we don't know about, and then he dies, he passed away. Sequel, possibly, but like he basically, I find out what he was tinkering with, and it's basically the heart of a time machine. And we build a time machine, and I start kind of time traveling, and I'm kind of groundhogging. I'm using this machine to like hook up with this girl. Well, not hook up. I mean, I wasn't.
Right,
yeah,
right.
but love, true love.
Love finds its way.
True love.
Okay.
And basically, yeah, and it starts kind of the ripple effects start kind of causing like issues in the world and whatnot.
Now, apart from Project Almanac, you were in Taken 3. What was that like working with him, Liam?
It was amazing. The guy's incredibly talented, and he's deep, just very like a very deep person.
Yeah.
And that's what I love is to work with Gerard Butler, and I work with Liam Neeson, and these are like classic movie stars who know exactly how to handle and run a set. You know, so like when I go off and I work with other actors, whatever my age, I have this sort of like an affect. You know, like you'll learn how to handle yourself.
You're more mature, you can say, than others.
As an actor, yeah.
Okay.
Well, gotcha. Yeah, it's just they taught me how to handle myself and behave like a movie star. You have to. Everyone relies on you on a set in that position. So. And
really quick before we leave out of here this morning, we understand that there's another project.
There is. It's Insurgent, which is a sequel to Divergent.
Yes.
With Shailene Woodley, and my character, his name is Edgar, and he's not in the books. He's the only character that's not in the books, and so I'm really excited about that. And it's kind of like a hidden secret, and it's gonna pop out at the time. And actually, I have one more I got to plug so hard right now.
Go ahead.
This movie is called We Are Your Friends, and it's me and Zac Efron.
Right.
And it's a movie about the DJ world and a DJ trying to basically come up, and I play his best friend, basically.
Wow, so you're pretty busy for the next few months here.
I'm actually not. I've been busy for the last few months, and now it's all kind of coming out.
All right, so we can't wait to see you, Jonny Weston, of course, on the big screen. Thank you so much for coming here this morning. We appreciate it. All right, folks, stay with us. There's more Good Day Columbia coming up right after this.